There comes a time in the life of the chosen when the world grows silent around them. Friends fall away, relationships dissolve, and solitude becomes their closest companion. This is not a curse, but a divine design, the sacred calling to walk a path few can tread. You are not alone because you are forgotten or unloved. You are alone because you are being prepared, elevated, and transformed for a purpose far beyond the ordinary. I have the path of the chosen is one of extraordinary significance, a journey unlike any other. To be chosen is to be set apart, to carry a unique calling that requires unwavering focus and profound introspection. This sacred journey is not one of ease or comfort, for it demands the shedding of all that no longer serves your higher purpose. Isolation is not an accident. It is a divine orchestration. Solitude you experience is not to punish or deter you, but to awaken you to the truth of who you are. In the stillness of being alone, you begin to hear the voice of your higher self and the whispers of infinite wisdom guiding your steps. The world often measured value through connections, relationships, and societal approval, yet the chosen are called to abandon these external validations. The solitude you feel is an invitation to discover the treasure within you, for only in solitude can you truly come to know yourself. The chosen are not meant to conform, they are meant to transform, to bring light into spaces of darkness, and to shift the paradigms of those around them. To achieve this, you must first master yourself, and self-mastery requires silence, reflection, and the courage to face your own shadows. Being set apart feels like loss at first. Friends drift away, relationships falter, and the comforts of companionship may seem like distant memories. Yet this is a divine pruning, a sacred cleansing of your environment to make room for growth. The chosen are given a unique energy, one that cannot be diluted or compromised by lower vibrations. As your consciousness expands, you may find it difficult to relate to those who remain entangled in the illusions of the world. It is not arrogance, but alignment. You are no longer vibrating on the same frequency as those who once surrounded you. And the universe is clearing the way for you to rise. In this sacred solitude, you are being molded and refined. Every moment of loneliness is an opportunity to deepen your connection with the divine. Every season of isolation is a season of preparation, strengthening your spirit and sharpening your vision. The chosen cannot afford distractions. Your path demands clarity, and the world around you must align with the higher purpose you are here to fulfill. God blesses the lonely. This clarity is birthed in solitude, where the noise of the world fades and the truth of your being is revealed. The chosen are often misunderstood, for the world cannot comprehend what it has not experienced. People may question your choices, judge your solitude, and misinterpret your withdrawal as a sign of weakness or rejection. But know this, the world's opinions are fleeting, while your purpose is eternal. You are not here to fit in, you are here to lead, to heal, and to inspire. This path is not for everyone, and that is why it is yours alone. The weight of being chosen is great, but so is the glory of fulfilling your destiny. There will come a time when your solitude no longer feels like loneliness, but becomes a source of strength. In the stillness, you will find clarity. In the quiet, you will hear truth. And in the emptiness, you will discover fullness. You will come to realize that being chosen means walking with the infinite, that the companionship you sought in others was always meant to be found within yourself. As you align with this truth, the universe will begin to reflect it back to you, and the right people, those who resonate with your higher purpose, will enter your life. The path of the chosen is sacred and solitary, but it is never lonely. Even when it feels as though you are walking alone, know that you are walking hand in hand with the divine. Every step you take, every moment of isolation is preparing you for the magnificent unfolding of your purpose. Trust the process, embrace the solitude, and know that you are exactly where you are meant to be. Listen, separation is preparation. This is a truth the chosen come to understand as they journey through life, often feeling as though the world they once knew is slipping away. When people, relationships, and familiar comforts fade from your life, it can feel like abandonment or rejection. But this is not an act of loss. It is an act of love from the divine. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, is orchestrating your growth and clearing a path for your transformation. This separation is a necessary step, but before you can step into your purpose, you must be prepared to embody it fully. The chosen are not called to live ordinary lives, and ordinary circumstances will not suffice for their preparation. The separation you experience is designed to strip away distractions, attachments, and illusions that may hinder your progress. It is in this space of detachment that you are given the opportunity to refine your spirit and align with your higher self. The process is not easy. At times, it may feel as though you are being tested, pushed beyond your limits, and left to face challenges alone. But every trial is a lesson, every moment of solitude a chance to uncover the strength within you. During separation, you are being taught to rely not on external sources of validation or support, but on the divine power that resides within you. The world often seeks fulfillment in relationships, possessions, or societal achievements, but these are fleeting and fragile. The chosen must learn to anchor themselves in something eternal, to draw their strength from the infinite well of consciousness that is always available to them. This is why separation is so vital. It redirects your focus inward, teaching you that everything you need is already within you. As you navigate this period of preparation, you may find yourself questioning why certain people have left your life or why certain opportunities have passed you by. It is natural to grieve these losses, but understand that what is removed is not a punishment, but a pruning. Just as a gardener trims a plant to encourage its growth, the universe removes what no longer serves you so that you may flourish. Those who cannot walk alongside you on this path, are not meant to journey with you at this stage. Their departure creates space for something greater, something aligned with the person you are becoming. Preparation is not just about shedding the old, but also about cultivating the new. In this time of separation, you are being given the tools, insights, and experiences necessary to fulfill your purpose. The isolation you feel is not emptiness, but a sacred space where the seeds of your destiny are being planted. These moments of quiet reflection and introspection are where you connect with your inner wisdom and divine guide. You are being prepared to step into your role as a beacon of light, someone who will inspire, uplift, and transform the lives of others. Separation also teaches you resilience. When you learn to stand firm in your truth, even when no one else stands with you, you become unshakable. This resilience is essential for the journey ahead, for the path of the chosen is not without challenges. There will be times when your vision is misunderstood, your purpose questioned, and your efforts resisted. But the strength you cultivate during your time of preparation will sustain you, allowing you to persevere and thrive despite any opposition. You are being called to something greater, and this calling requires a foundation that cannot be built amidst distraction or chaos. Trust that this period of separation is part of the divine plan. Though it may feel like a season of loss, it is truly a season of gain, gaining clarity, strength, wisdom, and alignment. When the time comes, you will emerge from this phase, not as who you were, but as who you were always meant to be. The chosen often find themselves walking a path that feels separate from the world they once knew. This separation is not arbitrary. It is the result of a profound vibrational mismatch. As you awaken to your higher purpose and align with your true self, your energy shifts. This shift causes a natural divergence between you and those who remain tied to lower frequencies. It is not a matter of superiority, but of alignment. You are being called to operate at a level that many around you may not yet understand or resonate with. Now, energy is the language of the universe, and every interaction you have is an exchange of this energy. When your vibration rises, it becomes increasingly difficult to maintain connections with those whose energy does not match your own. You may notice that conversations feel forced, shared interests dwindle, and interactions leave you feeling drained instead of uplifted. This is not because you or the other person is at fault, but because your frequencies are no longer in harmony. Like tuning forks vibrating at different pitches, the connection begins to falter. This vibrational mismatch often leads to loneliness and feelings of isolation. You may wonder why those who once understood you now seem distant, or why relationships that felt solid have begun to crumble. The truth is that your evolution requires this separation. When you raise your vibration, you become more attuned to truth, authenticity, and purpose. Those who are not ready to embrace these qualities may feel uncomfortable in your presence, even if they cannot articulate why. This discomfort often manifests as withdrawal, conflict, or misunderstandings. It is important to recognize that this vibrational shift is a sign of growth. As painful as it may be to watch relationships change or dissolve, it is a necessary part of your journey. The chosen are not meant to stay in spaces that limit their potential. The vibrational mismatch is the universe's way of signaling that it is time to move forward, to seek environments and connections that nurture your evolving energy. It is not about leaving people behind, but about honoring your path and trusting that those who are meant to be in your life will align with you in their own time. This process of vibrational alignment also works in your favor. As you continue to elevate your energy, you begin to attract people, opportunities, and experiences that match your new frequency. These connections are deeply fulfilling because they are rooted in authenticity and mutual understanding. When you surround yourself with individuals who resonate with your energy, the interactions feel effortless, and the relationships become sources of inspiration and growth. However, the period between outgrowing old connections and finding new ones can be challenging. It may feel like a void, a space where you are neither here nor there. This in-between phase is where many give up, longing to return to the familiarity of old patterns, even if they no longer serve them. But this is where your faith must be strongest. Trust that this vibrational mismatch is not a punishment, but a gift, a sign that you are on the right path. Embrace the discomfort as a temporary state, knowing that it is leading you to something greater. In this time of transition, focus on maintaining your vibration. Engage in practices that uplift your spirit, whether through meditation, creativity, learning, or acts of service. Surround yourself with environments that reflect your elevated energy, and be mindful of what you allow into your space. Remember that your vibration is your power, and nurturing it is your responsibility. The chosen are not alone by accident. They are alone because they are being prepared for alignment with something extraordinary. The vibrational mismatch you experience is a testament to your growth and a reminder of the greatness that lies ahead. Trust in this process, for it is shaping you into the person you are destined to become. The journey of the chosen is not one of isolation for the sake of loneliness, but a divine preparation for true alignment. As you step into the fullness of your purpose, you will come to understand that the relationships you once desired were often reflections of your former self, shaped by unmet needs, unhealed wounds, or societal expectations. The chosen are not meant to settle for connections born of convenience or superficiality. Instead, they are called to manifest divine unions, relationships that resonate with the highest vibration of love, truth, and purpose. When you align with your higher self, you shift the very foundation upon which relationships are built. No longer do you seek validation, security, or fulfillment from others. Instead, you become a source of these qualities within yourself. This inner wholeness transforms the energy you bring to any relationship. Divine unions are not partnerships of dependency. They are partnerships of mutual empowerment, where two complete individuals come together to amplify each other's growth and serve a greater purpose. Manifesting such a union requires deep inner work. The chosen must first cultivate a profound connection with themselves and the divine. This begins with self-awareness, understanding who you truly are, beyond the roles you play or the expectations placed upon you. It requires healing the wounds that have shaped your patterns and relationships, letting go of fears, insecurities, and limiting beliefs, letting go of past contrasts. Only when you embody the love, acceptance, and respect you seek from others can you attract a relationship that mirrors these qualities. This inner alignment also shifts your perspective on love. You begin to see relationships not as a means to fill a void, but as sacred partnerships that reflect the divine within each person. Love, in its truest form, is not about possession or control. It is about freedom and expansion. A divine union is one where both individuals are free to be fully themselves, where their connection enhances their individuality rather than diminishing it. Well, in such a partnership, love becomes a force that inspires, uplifts, and transcends the mundane. The process of manifesting a divine union often involves a period of solitude. This is not a punishment or a sign that you're unworthy of love. It is a necessary phase of preparation. In solitude, you have the space to focus on your growth without distractions. You learn to rely on your inner strength, to trust the divine timing of your life, and to cultivate the qualities that will make you a magnet for the kind of love you desire. This time alone is a gift, allow you to refine your energy and align with the vibration of a divine union. As you align more deeply with your purpose and your higher self, you will naturally begin to attract people who resonate with your energy. These connections may start as friendships, mentors, or even brief encounters, but they will reflect the qualities you have cultivated within yourself. Among these connections, a divine union may emerge, a relationship that feels effortless yet profound, where the alignment is so clear that it leaves no room for doubt. This is not a love that must be forced or chased. It is a love that flows naturally, a reflection of the divine alignment within both individuals. Jean. Divine unions are not without challenges, but these challenges serve a higher purpose. They are opportunities for growth, teaching you patience, compassion, and resilience. In such a partnership, conflict becomes a tool for deeper understanding rather than division. Both individuals are committed to their own growth and to supporting each other's journey, creating a bond that is unshakable because it is rooted in truth and purpose. The chosen are not destined to walk alone forever. The periods of solitude and separation are but chapters in the greater story of their lives. These times prepare them to attract and nurture relationships that reflect their highest selves. When the time is right, a divine union will appear, not as a distraction from their purpose, but as a complement to it. It will be a partnership where love, purpose, and alignment merge into something truly extraordinary. Trust in the process. The divine is preparing you for nothing less than the love you were always meant to experience. The loneliness experienced by the chosen is not a permanent state, but a temporary phase of preparation. While the path may feel desolate at times, it is designed with divine intention to lead you toward a promise of fulfillment that far exceeds anything you could imagine. The isolation, the trials, and the moments of doubt all serve a purpose: to refine you, to strengthen your connection to the infinite, and to prepare you for a life of profound meaning and joy. The journey of the chosen is not one of endless solitude. It is a journey toward wholeness, where every step brings you closer to the fulfillment of your destiny. Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, Act 4. In this time of perceived emptiness, the chosen are given the opportunity to deepen their relationship with the divine. The promise of fulfillment is rooted in this connection. When the external world feels barren, the internal world becomes a sanctuary. Here, in the quiet spaces of your soul, you discover the vastness of the infinite. The divine is not found in the noise or the chaos, but in the stillness, where you can hear the whispers of your higher self and feel the presence of something far greater than yourself. This promise of fulfillment is not about material success or fleeting pleasures. It is about uncovering the truth of who you are and aligning with your higher purpose. The chosen are called to live lives of authenticity, purpose, and impact. This level of fulfillment cannot be achieved through external means alone. It must be cultivated from within. The solitude you experience allows you to strip away the illusions of the world and reconnect with the essence of your being. It is in this space that you begin to understand what truly matters and what your soul has been yearning for all along. As you walk this path, you may feel as though your efforts are in vain or that your sacrifices have gone unnoticed. But every trial you endure is building something within you: strength, wisdom, resilience, and clarity. These qualities are not just for your own benefit. They are the tools you will use to fulfill your purpose and inspire others. The chosen are not chosen for ease. They are chosen for greatness, and greatness is forged in the fire of adversity. The promise of fulfillment also extends to the relationships and connections you will experience. While the journey may begin in solitude, it does not end there. The chosen are being prepared to attract and sustain relationships that are aligned with their higher selves. These connections will not be like the ones you have known before. They will be deep, meaningful, and purposeful. The people who enter your life will reflect the growth and alignment you have cultivated within yourself. They will understand and support your vision because they too are walking a similar path. Fulfillment comes not only from what you receive, but also from what you give. The chosen are here to serve, to uplift, and to inspire. Your journey is not just about your own transformation, but about the impact you will have on the world. Every lesson you learn, every challenge you overcome, becomes a source of wisdom and guidance for others. When you step into your purpose, you realize that the fulfillment you sought was never about achieving something external, but about becoming the person you were always meant to be. The loneliness you feel now is temporary, but the fulfillment you are being prepared for is eternal. Trust in the process, even when it feels difficult or uncertain. The divine plan for your life is unfolding perfectly, even in the moments when you cannot see it. Hold on to the promise of fulfillment, for it is not a distant dream, but a reality that is being woven into your life with every step you take. You are not walking this path alone. You are walking it with the infinite, guided by a love and wisdom that knows no bounds. The promise of fulfillment is real, and it is waiting for you just beyond the horizon. Make conscious choices that take you toward your own best path.